So remember the name, Nathaniel Fallon. We feel so lucky that so many families trust one sibling after another sibling. Like, we just feel so fortunate for that. But this friend stood out. Although he looks like a mixture of his brother and his sister, he is his own person. The sweetest, kindest. If you're having a rough day, he just knows, and he'll walk up to you and he'll be like, I love you, and you're beautiful. Thank you so much, John Wesley. We really need to hear that today. Up next is John Wesley Pierre. She had to transition from Purple Room into Green because of COVID and because of being a sibling. And she just rose to that challenge. And as a sister of 3 brothers, that's not easy to spend that time all day with your brother and then have to go home with them. I totally understand that. We describe her, my description of her is a wood nymph and like a really wise old woman put together. There's word that I watched her one day hold her dad's face and go, you have the best day that you can have today. And then the other day I had a romper on, she walked up to see us, she goes, my mom loves a good romper. I could write a whole book. She's authentically, unapologetically Ruby Ackman. Another friend, slow to warm, quiet. You gotta earn it. And I appreciate that. Some friends, me, I would talk to anybody, that's obvious. But some of our friends are a little quieter. So this friend was here prior to us closing, then came back and has grown and really thrived in the one-to-one, really thrived with the kids and the way that we had the classroom set up. And we really got to know who he was, and we feel really, really excited for him because kindergarten is about to get the coolest kid around, Mr. Miles Copson. Miley. Good job, buddy boy. Next up, so we talked about resiliency. This friend has grown so much, and I'm so excited for him and his resiliency. He can read a room, he can walk into a room and just feel the vibe and know he's forgiving and he's helpful and he's faced some obstacles, but he is so ready for kindergarten. We are so proud of him. And he actually volunteered and moved furniture last Saturday on our volunteer day, so you can't ask more than that. Mr. Tristan John T.J. Ford. Another quiet friend. We have some quiet friends, but the quiet friends are always thinking, always planning ahead, always strategic about what they're doing, and this is no different for this friend. I send her down the stairs in the morning, she hides in the hallway from the teachers as a joke, as she's giggling, so you think she's so quiet, but she's really not. She's observing and she's watching everything. We're really proud of her. She learned English at Stronger. Creole was her first language when she first started, and now she's fluent in English. She's ready for kindergarten, and we're so proud of her. Miss Hope Charleston. Sometimes leaders are made and sometimes leaders are born. That is my next friend. Everybody follows her lead, and that is a strong skill to have. But then when you go to her, she's very like, I didn't. I might have suggested, but I didn't really. She's very smart. She's going to be the CEO of some kind of major company today. Someday, mark my words. Miss Nova Augustus. So my next friend, his mom and I are hoping that he'll become a writer. and maybe make a movie someday. He tells the best stories. The other day he told me a story about a hawk. He told me a story about how he got that hawk and he caught it and then he rode it, and it was like a 10-minute long story. It had twists, it has turns. I was riveted. I wanted to know what happened next, and that's who he is. He's just always thinking, got always things going on in his mind, and it's just so fun just to sit and talk with him. And kindergarten is so very lucky to have this future writer, Mr. Zion Sylvain Ramos. Okay, next up, my friend, another 2.9, about this big. Mom used to put like little tiny ponytails in her hair in the hope that someday it would grow. It is much longer now. When she first started, she was petrified of flies. There could not be a fly in the classroom. She would be on the other side having a heart attack, crying. Someone would have to hold her. This Halloween, she came with 5 spider rings on her finger. And she's the #1 person to dig up worms in the backyard now. And if that's not growth, I don't know what is. Happy graduation to Harper Erickson. Our next friend, he's one of those friends that everybody runs around, everybody wants to be with him, but when no one's looking, he's the first one for my little friends. I watched him the other day. Help a little friend go up the slide right behind them. His heart, he has a really big heart, and he's the first one to meet new people. He's the first one that I say, oh, there's a new friend, I need you to go down and say hello to them. And we're really, really excited for him and happy for him to be going on to kindergarten. Mr. Joel Sylvain Reed. In case you don't know, we grow our own preschoolers here via the Go family. So it started with Ellie. We watched Cecilia from birth to now, and Alessio. Sandy just said to me, you better count how many 9 months is for when Alessio comes and make sure that you leave a space open. Is exactly what Sandy said to me 2 days ago. We feel really fortunate to be a part of anybody's life, but we literally have gotten to watch Cecilia from the time that she was a baby until now. And we are just super proud of her. She is fierce. And so she's in this small little body, but she is fierce. And she stands up for herself. She's another future CEO. She's another future leader. Everybody is always around her. And I asked a friend the other day, like, why are you always with her so much? And she goes, because she always talks to me. And she asks me how I'm doing. And that's a really good friend. And we're really, really proud. And we're going to miss her very much. Miss Cecilia Go. This friend just started. He is another one in the morning, nothing to say, gives you a little wave on the way by. About 1 minute later, I can go down the stairs to bring a child down the stairs, and he'll go, hi, look, see, I have this, I have this, I have this. He just wasn't ready to say hi in the morning. When I call for his parents to come, all I have to say is, I just have to say the beginning of his name. And he goes, yay! And so happy that he's a part of our group. And continuing on, Mr. Austin Peterson. Our next friend, when he started, which was only maybe like 2 or 3 months ago, he was 2.9. He couldn't go down the stairs yet, and so day by day we practiced, and now he can go down the stairs on his own. And the whole Purple Room waits for him at the bottom of the stairs, and they cheer him on, telling him, you can do it, you can do it. Here he is, Pursley Fennell. Natalie is an important part of our classroom.
Stephanie es una estudiante de nosotros, pero no está con nosotros, ella se fue. Y queremos decir que estamos muy gustosos de que Natalie sea estudiante de nosotros. Natalie habla español solamente, por eso es que estoy hablando español, y ella se tuvo que ir.
So we're taping and she left, but we did wanted to say that we're very happy for Natalie Cruz Perez to be part of our class.
Muy gozosos de que Natalie message.
Our mom is going to be watching the tape, so I just wanted to make sure that we did that. Next up, another from a family, a cousin, always happy, literally happy every single day. The other day was her birthday, and she came in the morning, she said, Sherry, I'm going birthday clothes shopping. And it was just like that. Miss Sarah Joseph. Next up, our new friend, his sister goes to after school. He started with us this year. He is a fierce friend, always wanting to help, always kind, always a silly comment to say. I tease him all the time when his mom comes. I say, my mom's here. And he goes, no, Sherry, that's my mom. And we're really happy that we get to have him for another year. Louis Alves. Next up, she wanted a drink of water. She's been running around here. She keeps us on our toes, but we love every single minute. Miss Adriana Sanchez! That's for you. Where's your mommy? And she has her mom's keys. She was a little quiet to begin. But the other day we had a new friend start, and all the kids were lining up outside, and she turned to the little girl and she said, hi, meet all your new friends. And just like that with the arm, meet all your new friends. We're really glad to have her, and we're so happy that we get to have her for another year. Miss Arya Coleman. Those are my Purple Room friends. I think you know him because he had the freshest moves on the grass today. He's new, and we're so happy to get to know him more and more and learn some of his dance moves if he'll teach us. Mr. Gabriel Pimentel. Going to show mommy and daddy. If you want to get to Sherry's heart, I am a card-carrying, Comic-Con attending member of the Star Wars Geek Society. And this child told me that I was his Princess Leia. That's it. There's no higher compliment than that. I've hit my pinnacle. I will remember him forever just because of that. Mr. August Levine. This friend is always thinking, he's always drawing, he's always making plans, a couple plans ahead of us, and he's right now standing here because he knows that he's the last one. Mr. Kai Ulabari. And those are all of our friends. Just before we wrap up, just a couple words from our executive director, Krecha Roldan.
Good afternoon. Thank you so very much, families, moms, dads, grandmas, aunts, aunties, cousins, everybody, staff. We just want to thank you for your trust in our staff, for your trust in the work that we do. It has been an incredible year, but we could not have done it without your support and your help to have a very safe environment for our children. So I just want to thank you. The other thing that I want to tell you is that we're celebrating our 125th anniversary. We kick it off. We did kick it off on April 22nd, and we're going to have activities every month as fundraiser or so that people know the work that we're doing. So we just want to invite you to connect with us through Facebook, through Twitter, through our website, and because Instagram, because we'll have an activity every month celebrating our 125th, and we hope to have a gala next spring on April. So thank you so much.
Thank you to Krecha and Sherry. Without you, this would not be possible. So thank you.
And to the teachers, because without them it really wouldn't be possible. know, I accepted a position. I am no longer the preschool director, but I'm the director of operations. Thank you. Running this preschool has been one of the greatest experiences of my professional life. And preschool stuck with me no matter what position that I am in. But I just want to thank you for your support this year, for your kind words, and for trusting us with your children. It means so much to us. We are still have school on Monday. We're still open for the summer. This was just, we wanted to do this now before some friends started camp. We have some snacks, please, some fruit kebabs, some drinks in the coolers. We thank you so much for being here, and congratulations to our kindergarten graduating class of 2021.